you guys know where the tomato head is?
The tomato head? I heard some people talking about it. I don't know anything about it.
What's up, guys? We are back on the trail, and my boy Josh has got us some new info and some new footage from the real-life Durr burger out in the middle of the desert. Now, similar to how some of these Easter eggs and you know, lore and this theory is working in game, where like every single day we're getting new stuff happening, new rifts forming, and new things being added in or taken away, the actual real-life site is also changing. So as of today, there's been a second researcher that has been added in. Yesterday, we only had one agent on site, number 3678. He's a guy. He's really funny, kind of, you know, some fun little comebacks and stuff. Very, very witty and smart. And he was handing out his business card. We called that in the previous video, and we heard the weird sound and everything like that. Well, as of today, there's been a second agent added to the site here. She's also investigating. It's Agent 3742, which you guys saw in the beginning of the video. Well, she's got another business card. Let's go ahead and give it a call and see what we can find. All right, so let's go ahead and give this bad boy a call. We've got 712-380-4091. Boom. Let's go ahead and call it. See what we got going on here. Okay. Interesting. Now if we press pound or star.
For your protection, phone access to this extension has been locked due to invalid PIN attempts. Please contact your account administrator to unlock the extension.
Okay, so I guess I can't do that. It went ahead and hung up on me there. But yeah, you guys can see we've got a new sound going on now. And to me, that sounded like the rocket sounds that we heard. There were some like leaked rocket sounds in the game files that came out. I don't even know if I did a video on it, but I think those might have something to do with the rocket, which would obviously make sense. The first sounds that we heard were kind of like the tears in space and time, and kind of like the different rifts in the sky. And now this one is making the rocket sounds, and kind of like when the visitor was communicating with the rocket and using the radio and stuff. So, interesting. We've got to figure out what exactly that means. Again, I mean, obviously all this stuff is going to end up tying together. We just got to, you know, put the pieces together and figure out what's going on. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to leave them down in the comments. But before we get into the actual conversations that Josh had with these agents, he talked to each one of them for a little bit. I want to let you guys know there's also a couple of different changes with the setup. So you guys know the first day we had the burger out there, we had the police car, and we had the little tent. Well, there have been some new things added. So apparently earlier this morning, they set out this little device right here for about 30 minutes. Nobody really knows if it means anything. I mean, it looks like some type of a surveying tool, so it could just be a prop just to make things look more legit, or this could actually end up meaning something. We'll have to wait and see. We've also had this like little shed with like hay in it added there, which wasn't there on the first day, so I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know. A bunch of hay. I mean, we've been seeing like stagecoaches and stuff, and obviously those are powered by horses, and horses feed on hay. So is that a link there? I'm not sure, but a little bit interesting there. And then finally, last but not least, we've got these tracks in the sand right here. Now, this morning, a lot of people were saying, oh, those are shopping cart tracks. But then earlier this evening, we got the new stagecoach that was added into the game over there by the, you know, Moisty Mire and the jail and stuff like that. So I'm thinking these are supposed to represent the stagecoach tracks, and if they do, then it all kind of adds up. A stagecoach was going through there, they took a little break, the horse had some hay, that sort of thing. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but definitely all looking pretty interesting so far. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this. Again, thank you so much to Josh for going and checking this out. He's the man, he's out there, he was live streaming it earlier and stuff like that. So if you guys want to keep up with him, I'll link his links down in the description, and let's see what kind of info we can get. Here we go.
Why are you guys so interested in eating popcorn?
In eating popcorn?
Yeah.
I simply asked someone about it. It was in his hand.
Okay. Yesterday, the other agent asked for popcorn as well.
Oh, how interesting. I haven't heard of that.
Okay. Why are you here?
We are investigating. That's my job.
When were you assigned?
I've been here for 2 days researching this anomaly.
Okay, interesting. Is there any more anomalies?
Excuse me?
Not that I know of, and not that I'm at liberty to say. Are you aware of any?
No.
No.
No, except this one.
If you think of anything, let us know.
Okay, thank you.
What's this sound? We called your
I hear
number.
the sound of the wind.
Oh yeah.
This sound. That'll happen in a bit.
I still hear the wind. I don't know.
You don't know anything about the sound?
I don't know anything about the sound. I'm here to investigate the anomaly.
So you're an investigator.
I'm an investigator. Researching.
Okay. The first question that I have is, what is below us?
Hold up, before we go any further, I just want to give you guys a little bit of backstory as to why Josh asked this, because it was actually a really good question. In yesterday's video, when he first went to this location, he talked to not the people that were like the you know, scientists or investigators, whatever you want to call them. He talked to the security guards. Now, these guys probably don't know as much as the other guys, but they're still hired by Epic, so they do have to know something. And check out this little clip from yesterday's video. This is one of the more important parts of the video.
They find out there is a big crack in the ground, which is deep as 12 mile deep, and the wide open is like more than 30 feet. So it could happen. I mean, it could happen anytime. It could not happen for 100 years. So all of that area, it's a earth plate is wide open.
You see, that's answer for tomorrow. What's gonna be here tomorrow? You see, maybe there will be a big hole. You see, it's gonna open.
It could open
Nobody knows. You
instantly.
see,
It might not.
according to
open,
him,
but something is there.
there will be a big crack, and the land might be split in two pieces. No one knows.
So boom, they're saying something about this crack underneath the ground, and obviously in Fortnite we have a crack in the sky, so these two things could be interconnected. And I'm gonna play some tag with Big Timer here because he took my video from yesterday and talked about this, and then I saw his video today, so I'm gonna talk about what he said. He thinks that it's gonna be on some Stranger Things type different, you know, realities, whatever you wanna call it, are tied together here, and somehow Fortnite is like below the earth, and so this thing's gonna open up, and it's gonna open up to the earth on the top side, or I think he said that there's a chance that it could flip, and then I don't know, he had some crazy stuff going down in his video, but kind of a cool theory. So maybe that's how all this is connected, is that these guys out here where the Durr head is are actually right above the center of the Fortnite sky, because there's a crack on both ends. That's why Josh asked this question, so let's see what they say.
Yeah.
Currently, there is dirt below you. Dirt below me.
Okay.
But isn't there like a hole under us? A whole lot of what? A hole, like a
Crack.
crevice. Yeah. I haven't discovered it.
Okay. How did you land here?
Did it land here?
Yeah.
Like how did the land get here? I believe that was here long before any of us.
That?
Land.
What is that?
That? That's an anomaly.
Why did you come here?
Yes. Me personally?
Yes.
Because you asked me if you could ask me some questions. That's
Here
why
at
I'm
this
here.
location.
To this location?
Yes.
You study the anomaly.
What are you measuring? And why are you measuring?
We're measuring the anomaly because it's an anomaly.
Okay. Are there any footsteps?
Yes. You just took two.
Okay. Is there any locations that there will be another anomaly?
I am unaware of that at this time. We thank you all for maintaining a safe minimum distance for your protection and ours.
Why is it when we call your number, it transfers to Iowa?
I have not heard of this. Who's your partner? My partner? That's Agent 3742. 742. What is she doing here? She is also studying the anomaly.
Who sent you?
I'm not able to divulge that information at this time.
Why such a hot area?
Ah,
Why the desert, to be exact?
that's a good question. I don't have an answer for it, That's what you're. but everyone likes dessert.
Desert?
Every year it is.
I like that answer. Very interesting.
Yeah, this whole anomaly is very interesting.
What year is it?
Well, what year is it for you or what year is it for me?
For you.
I'm not at liberty to divulge that information at this time.
When will you be able to give us that answer?
I'm actually uncertain.
Interesting. Okay. What planet are you on?
What planet are you on?
The same planet as you.
Correct.
Quick question, Agent.
Yep.
And I want to address, everybody's asking, are there E3 cards?
Excuse me?
E3 cards.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
They are not here. If they were here, maybe I would know what that is.
Okay, thank you. If I step foot in there, what would happen to me?
I would ask you to politely leave. Are you feeling any effects, sir?
No, are you?
No, are you?
Interesting.
Interesting. Please call the number if you're feeling any effects.
There you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace out.